Caress believes that moments of self-care are so important for women to feel truly pampered, centered, and connected with themselves. It's in these moments of immersing your senses where creativity flourishes to bring your dreams to life.
Hi, I'm Kimberly.
And I'm Brittany, and we're the co-founders of KIMBRITIVE.
KIMBRITIVE is the sexual wellness home for Black women, providing content, community, and intentional care where we are seen, heard, and celebrated. We are building a digital platform of educators, doulas, and wellness practitioners supporting Black women along their sexual wellness journey. Picture us in 2020. We just rebranded our business, excited to launch to the world, excited to have all these in-person events and things. And then COVID came and said, no, go back to the drawing board, start over. And so we did. We were racking our minds, like, what can we do to still get sex education, content, and material out to women in a way that makes sense to them? And the way the world was shifting is that everyone was inside of their home. So we have to meet them where they are, which is in front of their computer screens or on their phones. So we said, we have to move to a tech space. And that's how we started to really pivot our business from fully thinking about in person to the possibilities of being in an online digital space.
We definitely remember where we were the day we found out. We were actually in the same place that we are now.
Right.
We're at a retreat space. We take annual retreats or twice a year, depending on the year. And we're a fully remote team, so it's the only time we get to be with each other. And so we were here, and I got really excited. When I got the email, I was jumping up and down, and I came into Kim's room, and I was like, we did it! Because it was one of those things I applied for, and it was one of the many things we had applied for. But totally excited, because as Kim said, we were really at that moment thinking about like how we were going to pivot and what we were going to do, and that set us on a path to like making it happen. We are really big fans of IFundWomen, and so all the emails that sort of come through the newsletter, any kind of things that are connected with it, we are checking, we are reading, especially like when they tell us about new founders and things like that. And so this was one of the offerings inside of the email. So we applied for that, and here we are. And so we wish you the best of luck in your application and all the work that you're going to go on to do. So I think when we started funding, crowdfunding, or thought that we would crowdfund, we had no idea about what that would look like. And so the accelerator in particular offered us so many resources, coaching, big coaching,
yeah,
courses, so a curriculum that you followed, sort of teach you how to crowdfund, and then the office hours, which were a safe place to land, to practice your pitch, to really be in conversation with other founders, just like you, other women of color founders, trying to raise capital for their business. And so an unmatched accelerator, especially when it comes to building and growing your business, baby, really supported us on our crowdfunding journey.
Yeah, and I would say to add to that, the fact that it was 6 months, it really lit a fire under us, right? You could have this idea forever, but this program said you have 6 months to articulate your vision. It might sound simple, it might just sound like a duh thing that I'm getting ready to say, but literally write it down and make it happen, right? Some of our best ideas is when we're by ourselves, we're feeling relaxed, but it can just stay there if we allow it to. But writing it down and saying, how can I share this with someone else and that they understand it? That's how you really start to take your dream and make it real. Because someone's like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. I have a question about this. I want to offer feedback on this. That's how you make it real.